Hello, Marietta back with another video. As y'all can see in this video, I am taking a tour of the yard so I can see what's next. I just had the gentleman come while I was away to cut my grass. But as I turned this video on, the first thing I noticed was all the dirt that's on the side of this house. As you can see, this house needs a complete power washing. So that's going to be my next move, to try to figure out how I can get up with the guy that power washed the house the first time. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about showing you the yard, showing you what the yard looks like, and give you some conversation, talk to you about why I hire out somebody to do the yard when I can't do it. Now this is what the yard looks like. While I was away today up at the hospital with my son, I knew that it would be entirely too much for me to have to do this all by myself and be at the hospital every single day while he's going through. So while he's going through, I seem to hire out a lot of jobs around here that I seem to not be able to get to or to get done. So therefore, cutting the grass and cutting the yard is one of them, because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, and it's just something I just don't want to do. When I can afford to hire it out, I do hire it out. So a lot of people's wonder how I get it all done by myself. Sometimes I don't get it done by myself. Sometimes I just take the time to hire it out, and I had the guy come and spray weed killer all back here, all around the side of the building, the whatnot. This building, spray the weed killer all around this building as well. That's my wood for my bonfire when it gets cold. So I keep all of that, because I will be doing some fires out here. Got wood up against the building right there. Somebody told me to move that wood off the building, even though that's a new building, but they keep thinking it might end up getting termites or anything of that nature. Y'all type in the comments what y'all think. I don't think it's gonna last that long, because I should be able to burn that much wood. Hopefully, if my son does well, I plan to burn that wood this winter so it won't even be there. When I keep the wagon here, I throw stuff on there as I see fit. The stuff that I want to haul away, I just throw it up there. As you can see, I got things on the wagon, but it's not enough to worry about. But when it do get too much, I'll have the guy come pull it out of here. But as you can see, he weeded it and cut the grass, sprayed weed killer up against the fence, and it looks good all the way down this back area. And this is also a big help to me, because I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. But yet it all gets done. You know, sometimes you just got to know when you have to hire some things out. And sometimes you just have to hire them out. Yep. You just have to hire them out. Because when you're out here in this country, I'm trying to tell you, there's always work to do. There's never a dull moment, and there's never a time where there's nothing to do. There's always something to do if you want to do it. And then the front yard is just as big and just as long down that driveway as I come around this side of the house. Y'all know every now and then I like to walk the yard so I can make sure that I can pay attention to what's going on and pay attention to my surroundings. Because we do got certain areas down here in South Carolina where if you don't pay attention to your lot, you might end up with squatters on your property. I don't know what y'all know about that. I'm gonna have to do another video about these squatters. But right now I'm just walking the yard to make sure that my yard looks good, to make sure that I got my money's worth. I told y'all I paid the gentleman $140 to come and cut the grass while I was away. From looking at it, I think he did a wonderful job, and I'm trying to show it to y'all from all angles, because it really helps me and gave me a chance to spend time with my son with no worries. You see the line down the fence there where I had him spray weed killer all up and down there. That way I ain't got to worry about that and worry about it taking, the weeds taking over. But as you can see behind me, how nice it looks down the yard. Even looking behind me, I always walk the yard when I hire somebody to do something, and I pay them well. I want to make sure that the job got done well. So let's turn around and let's keep on walking. Okay, now we're coming up the side of the pole barn here. As you can see the line, he did a wonderful job spraying the weed killer down the fence. As you can see, it really looks good. And I asked him to specifically pay attention to detail where it comes to weed eating around the driveway. Now where you see the weeds coming up on the driveway, he sprayed those spots, so therefore he let me know it's going to be a while before they die out. And you know how you get the weeds that come up, between your cracks on your driveway. So those have been sprayed. So he sprayed this area over here as well. This is where I keep my trash cans. Sprayed that area. And see, this is what they look like as they spray them. They'll start to die out like this. So up here, as you can see all the way down the driveway, you see how he edged out the edging. Got all the weeds from climbing all over top of the driveway. And y'all know what? This bush right here, this pink bush where you see the pink flowers on the bush, I didn't know if that bush was going to flower after he had cut it, because I had him cut it down because it was way too big. It had really gotten out of hand, so I had him cut it down. But look how beautiful it still flowered, y'all. It's still flowered even after being cut down. It's still giving. It's giving. Hello. It's giving. It's giving some of the most beautiful, beautiful pink flowers. Then I look at the yard as I come up this way. And I look at how nice the yard looks. I think I got my money's worth, $140. I think he cut it up very well. Just give you a chance to see what the yard looks like. Every now and then I like to show the yard, let y'all see that I'm doing my best to keep this property up all by myself. And I think I'm doing a wonderful job. Yep, I am. I'm doing a wonderful job because I love it out here. I really do love it out here. It's peaceful. It's truly peaceful. So, if you enjoyed this tour of the yard, please let me know. Type it in the comments. Do you think that I got my money's worth? Do you think he did a good job cutting up the yard and making it look beautiful and making it look presentable? As you can see from this angle, this is 1 acre lot. And I just want to let y'all see exactly how big it is and how beautiful it is. And it gives me a break. It truly does give me a break. So, I thought about where, if I get time to do a garden, to put it in the yard, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to get somebody else to do it, but I got a lot of flower pots inside that white shed that I know how to put some cucumbers in a flower pot. I know how to put some carrots in a flower pot and some squash, and I got a lot of things I can plant in. I got some troughs I can plant in. I got a lot of stuff I can plant in, y'all. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all got some tubs or whatever y'all want to plant in when it's time to plant, put you some tubs and stuff in there. Because when I need to get to that point, right now I'm just not home to maintain it. But that's a nice big area over there that can be tilled up and some food could be put in the ground if need be. I don't know what God has for this piece of property, because I don't know what God has for me, but what's for me is for me, and I know I'm doing what I know to do to keep the property looking beautiful. So that's the end of this yard tour. This is your yard tour, and I hope you enjoy it. And y'all see this big old ramp I got here for my son, waiting on him to get on the runway when he get home. Yep, and this area over here, I forgot this area over here, up close to the house. See that trough right there? I can actually put something in that trough over there. If I want to plant something, and I can go get a couple of those, tell you the truth. Them galvanized troughs, they make good planters. Don't y'all sleep on them. So that's the end of this yard tour, and I just wanted y'all to see exactly how beautiful it looks after I got it cleaned up around here while I was gone, and I didn't have to do it myself. It really, really makes a difference. So yeah, that's the end of this tour, and I just wanted to show y'all that I did take a break. Some of y'all have been saying that I need to relax and I need to learn how to take a break. Well, I took a break today, and I spent the day with my son. I enjoyed being up at the hospital with him today. We had a lot of fun today. He's doing well. He's looking much better. He's getting stronger. Prayerfully, I'm hoping maybe by end time next week, maybe he'll be able to come home. Yeah, he has to go through surgery next week. They'll be putting a feeding tube in, so y'all keep us in y'all prayers. And yeah, so to God be the glory. So I pray that y'all enjoy this video. I pray that you type in the comments what you think about the yard. I pray you type in the comments how beautiful you think it is. You know, just give me some feedback. Hit the like button. Help me get to that 20K. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel, because that's what we do over here. We uplift, motivate, and inspire. We speak life into any and every situation. We try our best to keep our spirit on high, keep our praise on high, and continue to do what we know to do. And that was what was best for me to do today, was to not waste my time in the yard. Because y'all, let me tell you something. Family is important right now. It's important that you stay close to those that God has given to you to be on the assignment. And Xavier is my assignment. So I do have to spend my time with him at the hospital to help him get to where he needs to be. So with that being said, if you have not if you have not turned on your notification, I don't edit out nothing, y'all. It is what it is. If you have not turned on your notification bell, please turn your notification bells on so you'll be notified when I drop my next video. Y'all keep me in your prayers. Be blessed.